welcome back to my YouTube channel. We must have heard the names of many successful businessmen and women who have accumulated huge wealth. But today, we are going to talk about a business couple who are completely different from all others. Many of us have heard about Infosys, the pioneer in information technology, and the two people you see on the screen are the founders of Infosys. The gross asset of this gentleman is 1,700 crores. And the asset of this woman beside him is nearly 2,480 crores. But looking at them, no one can believe that they are that rich. No gold ornaments, no expensive and fancy items. They are very modest. They have not become famous because they are rich, but because of their simplicity and charity and services they do to the common man. They are none other than Mr. Narayana Murthy and his wife and the chairperson of Infosys Foundation, Mrs. Sudha Murthy. Now let's know a few facts about Infosys, a company that was started in a small house and now which has become one of the famous IT companies in the world. Infosys chairman Mr. Narayana Murthy was born in Karnataka in a very big family and got his master degree in IIT Kanpur. Later on, he worked as a research associate in IIM Ahmedabad. Initially, he started a company named Softronics, but it went bankrupt and he joined Patni Computer Systems in Pune. On the other side, Mrs. Sudha Murthy was also born in Karnataka in a doctor's family. She was very bold right from the childhood. While her sisters opted for medicine, she decided to go for engineering. In those days, it was common for girls to take up medicine and boys to go for engineering. She did not want to go after the established customs. She joined PVB College of Engineering and Technology. There, she was the only girl among hundreds of boys. She faced a number of problems in the campus. There was no special washrooms for girls in the campus and also she was teased and laughed at by the boys. But once she got a gold medal in studies, everybody started respecting her. After her successful completion of engineering, she saw an advertising in a newspaper which was from India's famous automobile company Tata Engineering and Locomotives. There was a note at the bottom of the advertisement stating, "Women need not apply for this job." Seeing that, she was taken aback as she noticed the gender bias among men and women. Immediately, she wrote a letter to JRD Tata. She questioned the wisdom of showing indifference and discrimination towards women in such a big company. After a few days, she got a reply from Tata Motors asking her to appear for an interview. In that interview, she was informed that women need to work very hard in the factory. They probably would not do. That's the reason why such a note was given at the bottom of the advertisement. Sudha Murthy replied, "Sir, you are right, but until and unless someone gives an opportunity, how can women come into this sector?" Impressed by her wisdom, she was given the job in Teleco. And of course, Mrs. Sudha Murthy was the first woman engineer to get a job in Teleco. In the course of time, both Murthy and Sudha got acquainted with one another and got married in 1978. Those were the days when software companies were mushrooming in India. So Narayana Murthy thought of establishing a software company, but there was no enough capital with him. Sudha Murthy, who was confident about her husband, gave him her housekeeping money that was about 10,000 rupees. With 6 associates, Narayana Murthy started a company called Infosys. Those 6 were working in America and contributed to the development of Infosys. In those days, having a telephone or computer was considered a luxury and needed permission. So, in order to get permission, Murthy had to travel repeatedly 25 times to Delhi, and it is said that he took 2 years to get a telephone line for his company. This all means it was a Himalayan task to start a company in those days. Had he bribed someone, it would have been easy, but he always believed in truth and ethical values. He never used the help of any caste, community or political connections to go up in his life. In this way, in a small room of his house, he started company Infosys. During this time, Sudha Murthy decided to take care of the family while Narayana Murthy was totally involved in the company. Yet, difficulties were unending. A few partners were of the opinion that it would be better to sell the company, but Mr. Narayana Murthy denied their proposal. He informed them that they could continue if they wished and was in no mood to sell the company. Like that, by 1999, the revenue of Infosys reached 100 million. Not only that, it was the first Indian company to be listed on American stock market. Today, it is Infosys which has developed and has been maintaining GST website. Today, Infosys is the second largest IT company in India and employs nearly 250,000 people in which 38% are women. Remember, Infosys is not founded only for profit. It also has taken up community services. In 1996, Infosys Foundation for Community Services was established and Mrs. Sudha Murthy was the chairperson of it. Now, we need to speak a few more words about her. She is one of the richest women in India, but because of her simple dressing style, a few people have misunderstood and underestimated her for being poor. Once, when she was in London for boarding a flight, a lady standing in front of her asked her for her boarding pass. Sudha Murthy asked why. The lady told her that this is the queue for business class and you must stand in the queue for economy class. Sudha Murthy was silent and the others commented that it was of no use arguing with the low class people. And the strange thing was that Mrs. Sudha Murthy was the special guest for the meeting the two ladies were going to attend. Once, when Mrs. Sudha Murthy was travelling in a train, she saw a 14-year-old girl in the compartment in rags, crying and hiding under the seat. When the TT came, he shouted at her and asked her to get down at the next station. Seeing all this, Sudha Murthy paid the money for her ticket, made her sit beside her and inquired about the girl. She told her parents were no more and her relatives treated her very badly without even serving food. So, she decided to run away. So, Sudha Murthy took the girl along with her and gave her education in her foundation. After 20 years, when Sudha Murthy went to a college in America, she noticed that her hotel bill was paid by someone. She asked the waiter who had paid her bill and the waiter pointed at a lady. Sudha Murthy asked the lady why she had paid the bill. The lady said that it was because she had paid the money for her ticket. That girl was none other than the same 14-year-old girl whom Sudha Murthy has saved on a train. Now, she works in America in a big company. This was happened only because of Mrs. Sudha Murthy. She has done many community services. When she was a student, there were no toilets for girls in colleges. So, she built 16,000 toilets in various educational institutions in India. For the soldiers who lost their lives in Pulwama attack, she donated 10 lakh each for their families. She also spends 10 crore every year for the families of those who died while serving the army. Every government school in Karnataka has a library and computers for children. It is all because of Sudha Murthy. She also donated 10 crores for the flood relief in Karnataka and built 2,300 houses for the homeless people. If any place is hit by natural calamities, she herself helps them by packing food items for the needy. She also helps Akshaya Patra Foundation, which provides food for the children. She gave 18 crores for building a large kitchen for Akshaya Patra in Telangana. She donated 40 crores for a cancer hospital in Bangalore for cancer patients. Infosys Foundation also provides scholarship for children. Schools, water plants are also built by Sudha Murthy and her foundation. She has also donated crores of rupees for the books for children in Krishna and Guntur districts of Andhra Pradesh. One or two videos would not be enough to talk about the good work she has done. For the services that Sudha Murthy has rendered, she is awarded with Padma Shri by the former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And Mr. Narayana Murthy received Padma Shri in 2000 and Padma Vibhushan in 2008. There are more than 20,000 books in Mrs. Sudha Murthy's library, and she is also a famous author in India. Books written by her are translated to every language in India. While Mr. Narayana Murthy is developing Infosys and earning much money, Mr. Sudha Murthy is using that earnings for Infosys Foundation to help others. Really speaking, this couple is a perfect example of simplicity. They are the best example for an ideal couple. If you want to know more about Sudha Murthy and her life, just go through the book How I Taught My Grandmother to Read and Other Stories. It will be no doubt a treasure. Moreover, the Telangana government has included a lesson about Mr. Narayana Murthy in its class 10 English textbook, I Will Do It, which is taken from her book How I Taught My Grandmother to Read and Other Stories. Thank you everybody. I hope you will go through the book which I have suggested. We also understand that it is not only earning money that makes a person famous, but also how you make use of it in a proper way. There is a lot to learn from the Murthy couple. We take inspiration from their philanthropy and simplicity. Thank you everybody. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe. See you in my next video.